Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the biggest Apple TV updates in years. If you thought your Apple TV 4K was already one of the best streaming devices on the market, just wait until you see what Apple has rolled out with tvOS 26. This update is far more than just a few bug fixes or small tweaks. It's a complete reimagining of how the Apple TV looks, feels, and works. Apple has completely redesigned the interface, added brand new features, and improved usability to make the Apple TV feel futuristic, smart, and immersive. And the best part? It's entirely free for anyone who already owns an Apple TV. In this video, we'll cover everything you need to know about tvOS 26, the all-new liquid glass. Design-enhanced personalization and navigation upgrades. The cinematic browsing experience with full-size poster art Apple Music Sing, which turns your Apple TV into a social karaoke powerhouse. Comparisons to Roku, Google TV, and Fire TV. Why tvOS 26 could make you fall in love with your Apple TV all over again. Grab your popcorn, because this is going to be a full deep dive into the features, design, and tech improvements that make tvOS 26 a game changer. Section 1. Liquid Glass Design. The first thing you'll notice about tvOS 26 is the liquid glass design. Apple has always been obsessed with design, from the skeuomorphic days of iOS to the clean, flat aesthetics of recent versions. But tvOS 26 introduces a design language that feels alive, three-dimensional, and futuristic. Instead of static, flat menus, you're now interacting with floating 3D panels and windows. Everything hovers gracefully on your screen, with smooth transitions and tactile animations that make navigating feel natural. It's almost like your TV interface has come to life. Transparency plays a big role too. Menus are translucent, letting you see a blurred view of what's playing in the background. This creates layers of depth that make the interface feel less like overlapping windows, and more like a stack of glass panels floating in space. When you compare this to previous versions or rival platforms, tvOS 18? Functional but flat and static. Roku? Serviceable but clunky and outdated. Google TV? Cleaner but not dynamic or interactive. Fire TV? Bold but ad-heavy and visually cluttered. Apple's liquid glass blows them all out of the water, combining elegance, functionality, and interactivity, and it's not just for looks. Liquid glass changes how you use your Apple TV. Profile switching is instant. No more multiple steps, just hover and select. Cinematic poster art replaces tiny thumbnails with full-screen images, making browsing feel like walking through a theater lobby. Rounded corners and softer edges make the interface feel organic and easier on the eyes. Multitasking is also improved. You can open menus or settings without fully cutting off the content you're watching. Floating panels hover over your content, keeping you connected while navigating, a huge improvement over older versions. And here's the futuristic part. tvOS 26 is AI ready. While most AI features are rolling out later, the interface is designed to integrate smarter voice commands, predictive layouts, and personalized recommendations, making it future-proof for years to come. Bottom line? Liquid glass isn't just a visual refresh, it's a complete reimagining of the Apple TV experience, making navigation more intuitive, immersive, and engaging than ever before. Section 2. Apple Music Sing. Next up, let's talk about Apple Music Sing, a feature that turns Apple TV into a social entertainment hub. Imagine hosting a family night or hanging out with friends. Apple TV has traditionally been a passive streaming device, letting you watch Netflix, Apple TV Plus, or YouTube. But with Apple Music Sing, your living room becomes a karaoke stage. Here's how it works. Your iPhone acts as a wireless microphone. No need for third-party hardware or messy setups. Lyrics appear in perfect sync on the TV screen, with zero lag thanks to Apple's low-latency AirPlay technology. You can connect multiple iPhones at once, allowing duets, group performances, and full-scale karaoke parties. The audio output is crystal clear, especially when paired with AirPlay-enabled speakers. Apple even added real-time emoji reactions. If someone hits the perfect note, clap emojis flood the screen. Mess up a line? Laughing faces appear instantly. This makes karaoke interactive, fun, and socially engaging. Apple Music Sing isn't just a novelty, it's part of Apple's bigger strategy to make Apple TV a central entertainment hub. Between FaceTime, HomeKit, Apple Arcade, and now karaoke, Apple TV is transforming from a simple streaming box into a family and social ecosystem. The technical implementation is just as impressive. tvOS 26 optimizes device communication over Wi-Fi, enabling instant mic sync and smooth playlist queuing. Multiple users can queue songs from their phones, and the playlist syncs automatically to the TV, keeping the energy flowing without interruptions. This feature demonstrates that Apple isn't just updating tvOS for aesthetics. They're redefining what a streaming device can do, making it immersive, interactive, and social. Section 3. Cinematic poster art and personalization. Another standout feature in tvOS 26 is the cinematic poster art. Gone are tiny thumbnails and generic icons. Now, when browsing movies or shows, you see large, visually striking posters that give the feeling of being in a real cinema lobby. Combined with the floating menus and translucent layers, this creates a browsing experience that's more engaging and interactive than ever. Apple has also made profile switching and content personalization faster and more intuitive. Your watchlist, apps, and Apple Music library are just one hover or click away. This level of personalization ensures that each family member or user sees exactly what they want, instantly. Rounded corners and soft edges across the interface add to the premium feel, making the UI more comfortable for extended viewing. Every small design choice, from transitions to transparency, is aimed at enhancing immersion and usability. Section 4. How tvOS 26 compares to rivals. tvOS 26 doesn't just improve Apple TV, it sets a new industry standard. Roku, simple but visually static and slow. Google TV, cleaner interface but less immersive and limited personalization. Fire TV, bold but cluttered and full of ads. Apple TV's liquid glass design, cinematic browsing, AI integration, and Apple Music Sing give it a competitive edge, combining elegance, usability, and social features that other platforms simply can't match. This update also positions Apple TV as more than a streaming device. It's becoming a central hub for entertainment, social interaction, and smart home integration. Final thoughts. tvOS 26 is arguably the biggest Apple TV update ever. Liquid glass design brings futuristic visuals and fluid navigation. Apple Music Sing turns your living room into a social karaoke hub. Cinematic poster art and UI personalization create a premium, immersive browsing experience. AI-ready features and future-proof design ensure Apple TV stays relevant for years to come. If you haven't updated to tvOS 26 yet, this is absolutely the time. The combination of aesthetics, usability, and social interactivity makes Apple TV more than just a streaming device. It's a complete entertainment ecosystem. So, what do you think? Is tvOS 26 the biggest Apple TV update ever? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our deep dives into Apple's latest updates.